Hello. So, I'm sure what a lot of you are thinking is, where are all the videos? I'm sorry that I didn't warn anyone that I was gonna do that. It was kind of a split decision. I haven't even really thought about how I'll explain why I did it. Okay, so basically, as I had said before, most of my coworkers didn't know about this vlog series, and I liked that because it just I felt like I could be more candid, and I didn't have to worry about them watching it. And my worry didn't stem from me being worried that I was talking about cases or anything, because I don't think that I do that at all. In fact, I mean, I know I don't do that. So I wasn't worried about that aspect of it. It was more so like an embarrassing thing, you know. I didn't really want to know they were watching all the time, because I would be self-conscious about it. So anyways, they found out, and one of my bosses was totally into it. He thought it was the coolest thing he'd ever heard of. And then the other one was just a little bit more apprehensive, as I expected him to be. I think he trusts me when I say that I'm not talking about anything confidential or inappropriate, but you know, this is his business. It's understandable for him to be a little bit wary. He wants to make sure that, you know, I'm not doing anything that could possibly damage his business. And I think his worry is just that, you know, even if you're being careful or whatever, you might slip and say something, or even if you don't slip and say something, I think he was worried about how it would reflect on the firm. And I know that might sound silly to some people, because you're like, oh, she's just sitting here talking about her life. That can't possibly reflect badly. But I don't know. I thought about it this way, you know, if there is any possible chance that creating this vlog series could damage my career in any way, I'm obviously going to stop doing it. I mean, no offense to my viewers, I've absolutely loved, you know, sharing this with you and helping you out in a lot of ways, but you have to understand that this whole journey has been for me to, you know, excel in my career. So that's #1 priority. So, okay, the night that my bosses found out about the vlog, I went home, and that was the night that I took down the videos. So I know that probably looked suspicious, because it was that might have made it seem like I wasn't so sure that I was not talking about things I shouldn't be talking about. But I didn't have time to go through and watch all the videos again, you know, so I just figured I would just do it in one fell swoop. I haven't deleted the videos, they're just all in private, so I mean, if I decide to put them back up, it'll be really easy. I can just switch it from private to public again. And I am, you know, I'm 75% sure that I will at least put some of the videos back up. We'll see what happens. The point is, I want to make sure that I am projecting the best image of myself, the most professional image, because who knows if someday, I mean, obviously I plan on staying at this firm, but you know, say someday I'm about to be interviewed somewhere, and they Google me and they find this, and for some reason they don't think that it's an appropriate thing for me to be doing, and then I don't get the job. I mean, it would just be a really silly reason not to get the job. On the flip side, you know, like I was saying, my one boss thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and so in some ways, you know, it could set me ahead of other people, you know, maybe being a unique thing. And I think that in the future, this sort of thing, having a YouTube presence, you know, Twitter presence, whatever, it's going to be way more common, and I think that employers are going to accept it more. But anyways, to sum that whole thing up, basically I'm just making sure that this is something that won't reflect badly on me, and to do that, I'm going to review my videos and make sure, triple, quadruple check, that I have not been saying anything bad or just anything that I shouldn't be saying. And then I will repost them as I review them. I think that's what I'm pretty sure I'm going to do. And then from here on out, I think, I mean, like I said, I'm 75% sure that I want to continue these videos. I've had so much fun doing them, and not just in helping people, but it's fun for myself too, because it's something I can look back on, and hopefully someday my kids can look back on and, you know, see this point in my life. So I definitely think I'm going to, but I may do a little bit more question and answer format, something that is a little bit less me just sitting here talking about myself so much. Of course I will catch you guys up on stuff that's going on, but you know, I don't know how much detail that I will be comfortable giving, you know, about my actual work. So yeah, I think that that is where we will go from here. And again, I'm so sorry for just taking them down like that. A bunch of people have been like, oh my god, where the hell did they go? And I was going to post something on Twitter, but I know that like not all of my YouTube followers are on Twitter, so I don't know, I just kind of got lazy. In other news, I am at my parents' house right now for the Christmas holiday. I was really lucky because my firm my firm was closed for like a week and a half or something like that. Of course, we're still working from home, you know, answering emails and whatnot. But I'm really lucky because I'm able to just be with my parents for this long. And the trip has been really good, although, as usual, I have overbooked myself. I always think that when I come home, I'm going to just like relax and sleep and lounge and read, and no, that is never what I end up doing. I hardly get any sleep because I go out every night and usually stay out much later than I'm used to. Like the other night, I stayed up till like 3 o'clock, which is crazy for me. And then I've been going out to eat almost every single meal, so I'm like not being very healthy right now. And yeah, basically I'm ready for this vacation to end. Even though it has been wonderful, I need to get back home and get on like a good schedule and yeah, and just get back into the swing of things. I go home on Monday, so New Year's Eve. It'll be nice to be back in the city on New Year's Eve because there's not really much going on in my hometown for that holiday. Anything else going on? Oh, so my aunt got me this really nice watch for passing the bar, which I am incredibly thankful for because I've never owned a nice watch before. I think I've owned like basically only, you know, like $10 watches or whatever, but it's really beautiful. And it's a Bulova. I need to obviously get it sized, but I'm just going to do that when I get back to San Francisco. So anyways, I don't think there's much else going on besides that. I just wanted to be sure to get on here and give you guys that update. And yeah, so I would absolutely love to hear your feedback on this. What you would do in my situation, what you think I should do. And then of course, start shooting me some questions because like I said, I'm going to try to move towards more of a question and answer format. Yeah, so I hope everyone had a happy holiday and hopefully I'll be talking at you again soon.